Oh man. I don't quite know how to start this, but there's an issue that's been confusing me for, I don't know, the last few years since I moved to Long Beach for college. And it's been confusing me even more since I moved back home. And that issue is handshake etiquette. So I'm 50% awkward American, and handshake etiquette has been confusing me for a while now. It was easy. When I was in high school, everyone would put the right hand up, give a little shoulder bump for love, and that was it. But that all changed once I moved to Long Beach for college, you know? I started hanging out with the real social elite. You know, people that answer their house phone because they're not worried about bill collectors. So the first person I met in college, you know, I went in, right hand up, give him a little shoulder love, and then he quickly slaps my hand away and then gives me a little fist bump. I was like, what the It's like, why'd you do that? My big handshake problems didn't really come until I moved back home from college. Because part of being awkward American is that you get in your head and you overthink a lot of crap. It's been 3 years. I've been out of the handshake game for a while in the Bay. I don't know, does everyone do the slap and bump? Or was that just a regional thing? I was really confused. I was like, is there another handshake thing? I know for a while everyone was doing the little, hey, snap? Is that out of date? I can't tell. It's like I had been in jail for years and I was just coming out. But I was still bumping pop songs and it was 2000. Tupac was still releasing albums in 2000 though, so I guess that wasn't a good analogy. Because believe it or not, college changed a lot. I went into college a young man who still liked to watch cartoons, and I left a slightly more educated man who likes to watch Project Runway and cartoons. So my first handshake encounter in the Bay went like this.
Sorry, I forgot.
That was weird. So that's pretty much how it went with other people. I thought I was home free, and then I ran into a problem with my Uncle Archie. The problem is, time has passed since I lived in the Bay Area, so my perception of my relationships with people has changed a little bit. I feel a little bit more old. I see my Uncle Archie, time is just taking a bat to that guy. He's looking old as hell. Okay, so I felt like our dynamic may have changed a little bit, and I was having a hard time kind of classifying my Uncle Archie because he either fell into the Archuleta clan over here, or he fell into the friends / peer group that's family-ish, and they greet each other differently. The Archuletas, all the men, they hug each other when you greet them, you know. Oh, love, hug me, yeah. Uncle Bob, come here. Oh, Uncle Stan, come here, big guy. Oh, Uncle Mike, yeah, all that. And then if you're a friend, family-ish, like cousin almost, then you get a, normal, boom, I still love you. Still a little shoulder bump. And needless to say, we had our own little awkward interactions.
Uncle! Whoa! Hold on there. Whoa.
SMH. They were actually so awkward that Quinn even noticed them.
So what do you think about me and Uncle Archie's handshake situation?
Pretty gay.
A handshake and then a hug? Okay.
So we finally come to my real intention of this video. It's for me and you, Uncle, to figure this thing out. I mean, if it were up to me, every greeting would be like this. That's not always practical because there's not always space for a running head start. So what I suggest is, you know what, we just go back to the way things were. Things were good. If it's not broke, don't fix it, you know? We'll go back to the right hand up, little shoulder bump. It still shows we love each other, you know? And you know what, I figure when I turn 30 in a few years, we could sit down, reassess. See, you know what, are we ready for the Archuleta hug? Have we grown up enough? And you know what? I think we will. I think we will. Whew. I'm glad that's off my chest. Feels like I just took a dump. Hashtag weightlifted. ASAP, nigga, kiss like me. Quinn, is that how you like it? Is that how you like it, Quinn? Do you want the... Quinn, do you want that? Yeah. The higher your tip is, the bigger your dick is, you know what I'm saying? ASAP D back.